Live from Oakland, California in the Bay Area. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on Mexico. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Javier Assad. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Calls it in, and there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jesus Sanchez.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
One out, base is empty. Out to short, Meyer. Now the throw to first on the run.
Got it.
And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Xavier Edwards.
And stepping in is the speedy Xavier Edwards. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Liner, base hit. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Right through there for a strike. Edwards, the runner at first with 2 gone. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, Edward Cabrera.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
And now, Jaron Duran. Siggy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Marcelo Meyer. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. 1 out.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Vinny Castilla in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Ramirez.
Number 0.
Pitch misses. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 2 down. Isaac Paredes now. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second. He's safe.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
and
1
the count even 1-1. Runner at second. 2 down. Kicks and fires. And that one hammered way back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now, Boog, that ball had some carry on it. Great job of making a decision quickly to get up in the air. Reels it in. Excellent job to end the inning.
Back in Oakland, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And takes low for ball 1. See, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
So up next, Jesus Sanchez. That's inside.
That's inside.
And another ball. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Here's the left fielder. And he takes a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Two outs. Just off the inside edge.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And up next for Miami, Victor Mesa Jr. That one fouled off. Mesa measures 6 feet even, 22 years old. And he was born in Cuba, Urias. And that'll do it. One left for Miami. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Cabrera back to work. That one almost got him. kicks and deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Not even close there. And that's ball one. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We played 2 innings. It's new inning getting started. And here's the rookie catcher, Johnny Pareda. Down the line, Durant on the move. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Now that Vidal.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. He's 0 for 1. The other way. And it gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle.
Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Headed towards the corner. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now that first base.
So first and second with 2 outs. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. And he dodges that fastball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Marlins strand a pair, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in the East Bay, Alec Thomas now. Cabrera back to work. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
Runner takes off. Pulls that one foul. Runner goes again. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. The 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Settles underneath it. Nabs it. Runner tags it second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. 1-1 now. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so long. Not get out in front and hit that ball the long way.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Vinny Castilla. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. On the ground. And foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Ramirez getting ready to hit. Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw, safe.
They had a good idea. He was thinking about stealing second. They threw the pitch out, tried to defend it, but with that great speed, just not enough. That's fun to watch.
And the righty deals.
Ball, that's in.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 runs across in the inning. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pareda makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now Jonah Bride. Bride started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And 1 gone.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Number 54 stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Man at second. That's towards center. Thomas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Castilla drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Marlins leave 1. Still down 3-0. And we're back. And here is Alejandro Kirk. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Urias takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
2 outs. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Here's a high chopper. Right. A flip to the pitcher covering, and that is the inning. Back in Oakland, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Johnny Pereda. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Pereda, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here it comes. Line drive, and that's just foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Next to hit, Vidal Brujan. Off the mark there. And it's 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
In the air, foul off first. Paredes drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Foul ball there. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Short hop liner handled it short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Alek Thomas. Hawaii to kick the pitch. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Man, he completely covered that pitch.
He tried things over to the southpaw, Ryan Weathers.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
1 ball.
That one not close. Ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there's one down. And now Vinny Castilla.
The third baseman.
Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big. I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look, he swings and hits a fly ball, center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center field.
Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Ripped to right center. And that should be extra bases. One run across around third. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And now the first baseman, Isaac Paredes. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pareda makes the play, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He swings and fouls one off. Weathers fires. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Pareda down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. We're through 5. Mexico have the advantage, 6-0. Back here in the East Bay, all set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Xavier Edwards. Out to short, Meyer. Whips it to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1. Connor Norton, the next to hit. That's in there, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Way outside, now 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, left field, Durant. Sizing this one up. Pulls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
There's a strike. The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first, and that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The Heroes on top, 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Verdugo at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball. And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Alec Thomas. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer. Three and 2 now.
That one 90 95 to finish him off. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a pop-up. Meyer moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out. Now the left fielder, 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Mesa up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Paredes makes the catch. 2 away down.
Now batting, catcher,
Johnny Paredes, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Third home run of the season. It's 6-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Next to hit, Vidal Brujan.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Duran quickly gets it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Brujan at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here. Bottom of the 7th. Now here is Marcelo Meyer. Weathers back to work. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now the third baseman, Vinny Castillo, 1 for 3. First pitch swinging. Miami's bullpen with some action. Trevor Gott up and throwing. Bauman warming up as well. The next offering misses. And 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Mesa makes the play, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramirez. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the. Back in Oakland, now it's the DH, Xavier Edwards. Victor Gonzalez takes over on the mound.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, boots it. So man aboard Connor Norton will hit next. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to first, double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Bride digs in now. And ball 1. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. And now the lefty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Thomas makes the play, and that is that. New pitcher for the Marlins, Trevor Gott.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Paredes stands in now and watches strike 1. Bottom 8, welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter. Rowdy Tellez. God goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013. 0-2 now. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now the second
Ramon Urias getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Pinch hitter coming on. Jonathan Aranda trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That one is hammered right field. Sanchez going back on it. Up against the wall and brings it in. Go quietly there. Staying in the game on defense, Jonathan Aranda. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Gonzalez deals. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Hammer, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Now here is Victor Mesa Jr. That's down and in. A slider missed. That one missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Sanchez, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one a little bit high. 3-1 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Bounce to third. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So it's their last chance in this one. Johnny Pareda, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Fish down to their final strike. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level. And you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 6-2 for Chris.
Mm-hmm.